The other week, I had a pretty unusual experience. So there I was, in the middle of the night, in my car, listening to my radio, right? And all of a sudden, two ghosts appear out of nowhere. Now, these two ghosts kind of look like those evil uncles from Casper the Friendly Ghost fame. And when they appeared, they scared me. Well, they tried to scare me. They were trying all sorts of tactics to try and give me the willies and give me shivers and make me actually scared. Boo! Ooh! Boo! Boo. But nothing worked. I mean, they were just rubbish. I wasn't scared of them at all, and in fact I was kind of getting bored. And they tried to do this for 10 minutes. So eventually I just had enough. So I closed all my doors, rolled up my windows and locked all my doors so that the ghosts wouldn't be able to get in. And sure enough, they had trouble getting in, banging down the windows trying to scare me some more, which doesn't really make any sense because they're ghosts and they should be able to just go through the doors and scare me some more. Whatever. When the ghosts had left, I got out of my car and started walking, and I saw this old house in the middle of nowhere. Now this house looked really old. I'm talking weeds growing everywhere. The buildings slowly falling apart. The roofs just kind of collapsed in. It looked deserted. It looks like no one had been in there for years. So naturally I decided to go inside. And what do I see when I go inside? Why, a family of ghosts. Again, these ghosts had the same look and style of Casper the Friendly Ghost fame. And there was a mama ghost. The mother ghost. And again, like the rest, she tried to scare me with her scare tactics. But I wasn't scared at all. Nothing was working. They were rubbish. Fail. So instead, they decided to feed me some spaghetti bolognese. Now, this wasn't any old spaghetti bolognese. This had a spooky theme to it. So you can imagine there was cobwebs and a bit of dust and human hair. That's right. The spaghetti was human hair. Long strands of it. I believe it was brunette blondish colour. Naturally, I could see what was going on, and I said, "Ha, you don't scare me. I know what you're trying to do. I'm not going to be scared by this." And I was happily eating away at the spaghetti bolognese, human hair and all. All the ghosts in the house were getting frustrated because no matter what they tried, no matter how hard they tried, none of their tactics were actually scaring me. The mother ghost decided to knit a black wedding dress, and this was made out of human hair. Now, at first I thought that I was supposed to be marrying the mother ghost, but it didn't turn out that way. In fact, I was to be marrying the daughter, who also happened to be a ghost. Makes sense, right? Now, the daughter was pretty pretty. She was very thin. She had no boobs, because she was thin. She had nerdy glasses, and she had pigtails as well. In fact, she kind of reminded me of a thin Saffron Monsoon of Absolutely Fabulous fame. Now, at first, I didn't like the idea of marrying a ghost, and I wanted to leave as soon as possible. In fact, I kind of remembered there was some kind of deadline. If I didn't get out of the house by break of dawn, then something would happen. I don't know what, but something would happen. And then the ghost family did something different. They stopped trying to scare me, and they started trying to integrate me into their family, to make me part of their family group. But during the course of the evening, I quite liked the idea of marrying the daughter ghost. And in fact, I started getting a little bit friendly with her, putting my arms around her and holding and cuddling her. I mean, I was able to hold her, I was able to touch her and feel her. The daughter ghost started to feel guilty about what I was about to do, and she told me that I shouldn't marry her at all, I should leave the house as soon as possible. But I wasn't even listening to her. I kind of shrugged my shoulders and I thought, well, there's nothing I could do now. I can't leave this house. The evening progressed, and then I kind of noticed that I was pulling out hair out of my mouth. And then I realized, oh God, that actually was human hair I was eating. I started to throw up the contents of my stomach, and out came human hair and rotten food. Luckily I was by a toilet, so I managed to just vomit it all into the toilet bowl. And I can see it, I can distinctly remember seeing strands of hair and the colours of rusty pipes and gunky, dirty water. Now the mother ghost behind me was looking at me, and she was giving me the disappointed motherly look. And then I woke up, and that was what I dreamt the other week. Wait, didn't I tell you it was a dream?